Hi everyone, Linda Reed-Enever, and welcome to this training session on setting up successful quizzes. Quizzes have an amazing power when it comes to marketing your business, and that's what we're going to dive into this session. We're going to look at quizzes, the role of quizzes, and the workflow that you might need to include when looking at quizzes within your marketing. Now, if we've not met before, my name is Linda Reed-Enever. I'm an ideas and marketing strategist, and marketing on ideas are my superpower, and I lend them to you when you work with me. I lead our teams here at Enever Group, Business, and the Course Creators Circle. And so today we're delving into the powerful world of quizzes when it comes to lead generation and marketing. Quizzes are an amazing tool when it comes to our business. They give us so many pieces of information. They allow us to segment our leads, and they allow us to be able to get some really interesting data when it comes to putting our marketing together. So quizzes are a great way to tap into people's natural curiosity. You've seen the BuzzFeed quizzes, you've seen the quizzes on Facebook, you've seen them all on the social media channels. People are curious. They want to know what the result is. So by including quizzes in our marketing, we're already tapping into people's natural curiosity and creating engagement. Quizzes are a great way to boost content or views or lead someone to the product or service because you're able to ask a few targeted questions which will go, yep, this is the right product or service and this is the way I should lead people through. And best of all, they're engaging, which is one of the key benefits when it comes to social media. They get clicks, they get engagement, and by putting out something that naturally taps into someone's curiosity, we're able to then bring them over to our website, our quiz platform, wherever we're sending them through, get some details off them, exchange an email address for the quiz results, and we have an engaged lead. So why do quizzes work? They work because they're fun, and our audience, if they're cruising through social media or they're looking for a result, they're looking for a little bit of fun in their life. So they're fun for us, they're fun for our audience, and in return, we get the contact details and other interesting information about our leads, and we can then go into lead segmentation. So that's why quizzes work. They're really, really powerful from the point of view of they're just fun, and they work for people along the way. The power behind quizzes is that when someone takes your quiz, not only do they get to learn more about themselves, they also get to know more about you and your story through that follow-up and that nurture sequence that you're going to send along the way when you're putting out your quiz. So that you're able to lead them through, tell a little bit of a story, teach them more about what products and service offering you do to encourage them to work with you along the way. So what makes a good lead generation quiz? Well, a good lead generation quiz is all about the questions, the images, the answers, and then most importantly, the follow-up. This nurture sequence we have in the AI Async and Automation Hub. So you're more than welcome to delve into there and have a good look around that one. A good quiz is going to lead people through by attracting attention, providing an incentive for them to leave their email address, which is what we're aiming to do. So that's going to be the quiz result. Is short and effective. It's not going to take them heaps of time. No one's got 10 or 15 minutes to spend on your quiz, but they maybe got 2 or 3. So giving them short, effective quizzes to be able to take. And it gives them an answer that is valuable to them. It's shareable and it's also followed up. So when we're putting together our quizzes, the workflow is really, really important here. We want to make sure that we're providing value, we're following up. We're not just making the quiz and marketing it and putting it out once or twice, but we're actually making sure that we follow up. So there are types of quizzes that we can use. It's not just one quiz fits all type situation. So there's different types of quizzes you can look at when you're looking at including quizzes within your marketing. The first one is personality type quizzes. And these are the most popular ones that you've seen. What type of XYZ are you, or what style of this suits you? And they're quite often the most popular quiz when it comes to businesses because it allows us to understand our audience better. And by matching them up with the personality or a better result for them, we can then nurture our products and services along the way to help engage our people. Then there's assessment-based quizzes. Now, these are ones that test how well your audience knows the subject or how ready they are to invest in one of your products or services. It can be an assessment-based quiz to help them understand where they currently are or where they need to be or where they want to be along the way. And they're a really good opportunity for you maybe to test some knowledge about whether you're ready to work with you, XYZ, or where they are within the journey. We do an assessment-based quiz called What's Your Marketing Spirit Animal? It's a combination between the personality and the assessment one, and it assesses where they are in their marketing journey. And it allows us to then be able to deliver some strong leads for them to help them engage with that content based on what type of marketing animal they are. Now, it's an assessment, but it also is a personality that they can engage in. And then there's scoring-based quizzes. Scoring quizzes will give your audience understanding of how much they already know. It gives them a score. Everyone loves to know what their score is and of how many answers they get correct along the way. And if you use this kind of quiz, make sure that you write your quiz results in a positive way so that people who get lower scores don't feel negatively about the results, but they can actually see a path by using your product or service or a way out of that lower score to be able to improve. So there are really handy tools for creating quizzes. Now, Interact is one of them. And as I said, inside the AI Async and Automation Hub, we have a workflow with Interact. We also have a very special how-to session. Typeform's another good one, and SurveyMonkey. It's all about finding the platform that works for you, and you can connect with your email list and your mailing platforms. Okay, so the steps to putting our quiz together. First, we want to find and set up that quiz type. Then we need to customize our quiz. Now, I'm going to show you in Interact very shortly how you can find and set up a quiz just using one of the templates that they have in there. But also in the AI Async and Automation Hub, I have a full workflow and a prompt sequence of how we use AI to being able to set up quizzes along the way. Then we need to make sure that we customize that quiz. We're choosing images that fit our brand, where the question wording is in relation to our brand. We've got a results page and wording that matches our brand and our images and our clients. And then we need to make sure that we've drafted our nurture sequence or the email sequence that goes along the way. And we want to connect your quiz to an email platform, set the tags for the people so that we make sure we map them through to the right list, and then program that email sequence out. We then test the process. We then create social posts to market our quiz along the way. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to dive into Interact now, and I'm going to show you how to create a quiz using Interact. We're in the back end of our Interact Quiz Maker. Interact I've been using for many, many years. I love it. It's a great platform. And you can see that we've got a number of quizzes here sitting in our directory ready to use. You can see the Finding Your Marketing Spirit Animal we've had created since 2021, and we've had some other quizzes out there since 2018. This is a handy platform to use, and it's been one that we've been using regularly here at Reed-Enever Group. So when you go into Interact, you can click Create a New Quiz, and you can start from scratch. And if you were using the AI Async and Automation Hub prompting sequence, you would do that. But if you're looking at creating a quiz from a template, there are so many templates here on Interact that you can jump into. And what type of CRM does your business need? What should your business do to take up to the next level? Let's go and use that template. So you just hit the preview button and you can see what the template looks like here. Have a look at the preview, see does it work for you? Does it look how you want it to look along the way? And if it does, you hit the use template button. So I'm going to use this template. I'm not going to run the quiz completely through to landing page right now, but I think that that'll be a quiz that'll sit with us really well here at Reed-Enever Group. So here you've got the opportunity then to change the colors to suit your brand. So you can jump in here and customize it. So choose your brand colors. So from our point of view, we tend to do everything on a white background. A progress bar, because it's going to be Reed-Enever Group. I don't have the colors in my head. I'm going to run it as close to our gold as I possibly can. And our button, we want to make sure that that's going through to our gold color. So now we're starting to get the quiz looking like it should do. Now we can edit the cover image here to be an image that's going to match more of what we're looking for. So what you can do here is hit the replace image button, and then you go, yes, I'm sure. And then you might go business owner. And it allows you to be able to find different images that relate to your people. So when we're choosing images, we tend to go for things that maybe don't show as many faces, or if they do, they show a diverse group of faces. So we might be looking for men and women. So we're not sticking to one size, but it depends where you need to be. So this Like a Boss image, it's a great one. I love it. Let's use that one here. So what we do is hit crop and save, and we're able to go through and edit the quiz from here. Take this needs assessment quiz to see if your business should capitalize on a new opportunity or resolve a problem. Now, editing is as simple as this, changing the text over as you need to go through. The quiz then is set up with the questions, and the questions, once again, we can change the colors over here in the images. The questions then link through to a branching logic you can see over. So once you can go through, you can start to customize the questions, customize the images, and even the results pages. So the results pages here, you're ready to take on a new opportunity. We put in some extra tips and we would write them, these particular tips around what's going to be relatable for us and our clients along the way. Now, we can choose to show multiple results, but if we're looking at this one in particular, no, I'm not worried about it. So it's talking about where it is. It's time to focus on that pressing problem, whatever it is going through the quiz results here, you would choose, and then just making sure you write the results so that they're relevant to you and your business. Now, in these results here, depending on who it is, whether it's Clive or myself that's going to match through to, I would be putting a call to action to book a discovery call with us. I'd be turning the lead generation on, and then I make a connection to our MailerLite account. And also what I do here is I tick on the first and the last name buttons to make sure that we can map everything across. And then we map everyone a quiz data across. So to mapping the quiz data across through to our email list. So you connect your email list on the next tab over here. Here we go. Let's go save and continue. So choose your platform. Ours is MailerLite. And then you would map your quiz data across based on the results. Now, I would like to map through it based on each result so that we can make sure that we send people the right area from here. So here you would do is you add your action and you connect them to the relevant fields within your email account. And you can see we've got a fields list from here. So then you hit the save and continue button and your quiz is then ready to be able to turn on. And you've got social share buttons in here that you can pop in there, social share image if you want to as well. But what I tend to do here is I tend to get the quiz and we start to look at embedding it into our website. So just to show you what it looks like on a website, because we have on my website, we have the Finding Your Marketing Spirit Animal one. So let's go and grab that. I think it's still in my recent posts here because we just updated it the other day. And just to show you what it all looks like on a website, we go Find Your Marketing Spirit Animal. Here you go. It's ready to go here. And you can see that the little quiz is now embedded and they hit the Take Quiz button and they work their way through the quiz. So that's a bit of a tour around the Interact dashboard. The one other thing that you might want to see when you're putting your quiz together is you might want to go in and see what the results are. So if we go to that Marketing Spirit Animal one, we can start to have a look at our analytics. So we can have a look at how many people have viewed it, and this is just in this last month, how many people started it, how many people got through to completion. Now, a completion rate of around 66% is a pretty handy thing along the way. We can see what results people are getting, and we can see any social shares along the way. Those analytics are great. You can then delve into your leads, which I'm not going to stay on for too long. You can look at your results. You can look at the questions that people have answered and maybe where they're dropping off. And then you can go into an advanced report again, which talks about aggregated and engaged results. But there's the brief overview of Interact and how you can use it to successfully set up your quizzes. Now, once someone has taken your quiz, the last thing we want to do is leave them hanging and not give them any direction on where we're going. We've got a lead. We actually want to do the most with it. So like the name suggests, a lead magnet and a quiz lead magnet is designed to nourish and grow that relationship between your contacts. So you want to develop a good nurture sequence. So an example campaign that we've got here is Email One. It briefly introduces our brand and delivers the freebie, which in this case is our quiz results. Then we start by celebrating them and thanking for the trust. We then include the quiz results and a little bit more information about it. And we also let them know what's happening, what's coming next over the next couple of emails. We write a few sentences that show that based on the quiz results, we understand them. We know what their challenge is. And then we do a subtle offer. So we make sure that the very option, we put a subtle upsell offer down the bottom. Now, I like to include those in buttons when I'm putting our quizzes together. Then we've got emails 2 and 3. Now, these are all about building trust, and then we have emails 2 and 3. These build trust and they provide unexpected value. This is where you maybe go into a little bit further about one of the quiz results. We identify the problem that they signed up and we give them a few steps to help them solve it. We want to set expectations along this campaign, and we also want to thank them for spending time with us and include some links to some top freebies, some blogs or some posts, and a variety of topics that can help you engage those readers along those emails 2 and 3. Email number 4 is where we actually pitch our solution. So we've welcomed number 1, we've soft pitched the solution. Emails 2 and 3, we've shown we know our stuff, we've added some extra value. Email number 4 is about presenting the solution. Now that could be booking a call with you, it could be diving into a course, it could be outlining what's in it for them, but what they'll get by taking up your offer, or it could be, coming in, attending a live training event. Whatever your solution is for this lead magnet, you offer it here in email number 4, and that's all you talk about. Now, in email number 5, this is normally the last email in an email sequence we run. We might run an 8 email campaign, but we wouldn't go any higher than that. We confirm the next step to our people. So that could be going onto our newsletter, whatever it is from there. We offer the solution. We thank them for the time that they've spent with us, and we let them know from here they'll be receiving regularly scheduled emails, whatever they're going to get along the way. Make sure that you let them know what they're about to expect from you, and you make the offer one more time. This is our last chance to engage them here on the nurture sequence. But by doing that, we've given them email 1, which is the results, email 2 and 3, extra value, email 4, the solution, and email 5 is to wrap up the solution. And remember that when you're building a quiz, it's an ongoing relationship. Focus on multiple touch points throughout that quiz. So it's the quiz, the results itself, the lead magnet, the social media posts that attract them to take your quiz. Deliver value. Create content around the pain points or the interest needs that your clients will have when you're putting this quiz together, and then go and link your quiz to those pieces of content. Don't jump in too quickly when it comes to putting in your offering. You can be subtle about it and keep your offering in every email, but you don't want to just come in and go, hey, you took my quiz, buy my stuff. Be personal. Use names where you can, and especially now in the anti-spam laws and the spam filters, you want to use names where you can, and then follow up within a timely manner and engage your audience and ask for commitment. Because by doing all of these things, we actually set up our quiz to be a successful result from the start. Thank you for joining me. I'm looking forward to sharing more training and tips with you along the way. If you have not already joined us inside the Marketing Circle, you might want to take a look at the Marketing Circle, because it includes things like the AI Async and Automation Hub that I've mentioned today, the Course Creators Circle, and a number of marketing courses along the way. This was a quick, short, sharp introduction to quizzes for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you are looking for more quiz workflows and values, the AI Async and Automation Hub is the place you need to check out.